Hello traders, the title of the video is taking the baby first step of predictive fractal pattern trading. Alright, you want to take the first baby steps to begin the practical use of the predictive fractal patterns. For traders that are very new to the predictive fractal pattern trading, you want to check out our website www.dayprotraders.com. Click on the predictive fractal pattern, and so you may start learning about the predictive fractal pattern trading. Alright, today I also recorded a video for alien wave traders, which I have posted at which I have posted at 24 Elliott Waves YouTube channel. The title of that video was Elliott Wave Trader explain the first Elliott Wave from the viewpoint of fractals. Check it out at 24 Elliott Waves YouTube channel. Alright, as I promised traders at the Pro Traders YouTube channel, this year we will begin to teach traders how they can use the predictive fractal pattern of Mr. Benoit Mandelbrot to make excellent day or swing trading decision or even investing decision. Alright, so check out this webpage, dayprotrader.com, predictive fractal pattern. Talking about taking the baby first step of predictive fractal pattern trading, there is a pattern. So the predictive fractal pattern are a chart pattern or price structures that are copying themselves at a different level, at different stages, on various time frame. Alright, we can call them the cookie cutters that we are using, that the market is using to print. So if you understand the cookie cutters, to shape and form the price structures on various time frames. It's a powerful tool to forecast the market. Alright, so I have seen one particular pattern. It's a predictive fractal pattern on the yearly chart, and the financial instrument that we are looking at is Regeneron Pharmaceutical Incorporated. It's an American stock. The AP is REGN, Romeo Echo Golf November. Alright. So the pattern is very simple. You can see that the price went up fast. Can you see on the yearly chart it went up fast? Then we have a bearish candlestick bar here, followed by this specific inverted doji here. Can you see that? And now we have this candlestick bar here. It's not yet closed, but I want you to pay attention to this price move so you can draw here and see that the price went up like this. Alright, then we have a bearish candlestick bar, a move down, which I'm going to color now into red. Pay attention. So when we are using the predictive fractal pattern, we are paying attention to the price structure. But I don't want to expand on this topic in this tutorial because this is a short form tutorial. I want to keep it very short, 10 minutes maximum. And that's my intention. You will see. Alright, so I will just give it to you. That's why I call it baby step, to master the predictive fractal pattern trading. So price went up first, and then we see a bearish candlestick bar, followed by that specific, inverted doji. Alright, that's it. So went up, one candlestick bar down, inverted doji. So what we are doing, we are looking at different time frame to see different patterns. So you may see something else that I have not noticed on this chart, but that's the first thing that comes into my mind, that the price went up and then it's down, and that this specific candlestick bar, now we are having this one here, and this candlestick bar is not yet formed. Another trader may see something else. And what you need to do, once you observe or identify a pattern or something clear and neat on one particular time frame, you want to go and look on other time frame and see whether it's repeating itself. If it's repeating itself, you know that it's likely to be a predictive fractal pattern. All right. So now that I've seen it on a yearly chart, okay, look, something very interesting is happening here. I went to the 2-hour time frame, one time frame that I like. Look what I see, my friend. Feel free to disagree with me, all right? Look, the price went up fast, yes or no, in this session. Do you agree? Look what we see here on the 2-hour time frame. Is that a bearish candlestick bar here? This is a bearish candlestick bar. Look at that candlestick bar that we have on the yearly chart. Does it look similar to the one that we have seen on the yearly chart? Price went fast, a bearish candlestick bar. Look at that inverted doji again there. So with that information on the 2-hour time frame, if I want to scalp trade, if this candlestick bar is closed, what I will be expecting? I will focus that the next candlestick bar on the 2-hour time frame, if this pattern is likely to be, all right, a fractal pattern, we have a high chance that the following candlestick bar will be bearish, because on the yearly chart is also becoming bearish. Now, a warning to new traders, it does not mean that definitely this candlestick bar that will be formed after the inverted doji will be bearish. The price can go up or do something completely different. But all we are doing is that we see a pattern, something that has happened on another time frame, or something that has happened at one level, at one stage. All right, we observe it, we see it, it has happened to one way or another. All right, and we are expecting, okay, a certain pattern after that. We are focusing the next move. That's what we are doing. So by looking at the yearly chart, all right, keeping my eyes wide open, all right. If you want to use predictive fractal pattern, you need to keep your eyes wide open. If you need glasses, get one, because you need your eyes. Okay, this to make you laugh a bit. All right. So this is what we need. You see here, it went up fast. We have a very. You can see that on the 2-hour time frame, the very candlestick bar is not very long like this one, but there are similarity, yes or no? There are a bit of similarity, especially this candlestick bar. So because after that inverted doji, the following candlestick bar is not yet closed. I need to remind you, we talked about this before, how to avoid candlestick pattern trading mistake. This candlestick bar must close first, but we are just looking at it now and we say, all right, now this candlestick bar is going down. So with that pattern that we have observed on the yearly chart, we go now looking at different time frame, because now I want to go from the yearly chart to a lower time frame. So I stop on the 2-hour time frame, and finally, my friend, I see that there are similarity between this price move and that specific inverted hammer. Therefore, if this candlestick bar is closed, we can, for scalping purposes, we can assume that all right, the following candlestick bar will be bearish. Another thing that we can do, all right, if you are more advanced trader, is that you can see that there are similarity between this pattern on the 2-hour time frame and this one. If, for instance, all right, you see, it went up, you have this move down. If the price, what the price will do if it form a bearish candlestick bar after this one, what the price will do after that, any move after that, all right, which means it went up, it formed that inverted doji, and then we have a bearish candlestick bar or whatever. In fact, if that candlestick bar that we are expecting is bearish, we are expecting to be bearish, end up being bullish, we want to pay attention to it. We can use that candlestick bar on the 2-hour time frame to focus how this yearly candlestick bar will be for Regeneron. It's just a note we take it now. We say, all right, we on the 2-hour time frame, we see a pattern similar to the yearly chart, something like this. But after that inverted doji, it was not a bearish candlestick bar. It ended up being a bullish candlestick bar. So we can say that, all right, looking at that pattern, we can expect that probably for Regeneron, the year will not end bearish, but it will end bullish. Those are the things that we can do, all right? So don't be too serious when you're watching this video, because it's the baby step, okay, of predictive fractal pattern trading. As I promised today, I'm going to go step by step, okay, highlighting essential point, things that you need to know. If you also understand Alien Wave, subscribe to 24 Alien Wave YouTube channel, because I have started a new series on that channel where I start talking about how to combine, okay, the predictive fractal pattern and the Alien Wave principle in a practical fashion. So if you are somebody who is interested in the predictive fractal pattern of Mr. Benoit Mandelbrot and you want to use it in the financial market, all right, you want to check out the playlist that I'm posting at 24 Alien Wave relating to the fractal pattern, and also what we are discussing at the Pro Traders YouTube channel. All right, so this is very, very important topic. So you see now, so with that information, we can expect this one to be buried. But not only that, what the price will do after this candlestick bar, we can also take a picture of it and keep it. So with that picture on the 2-hour time frame, we can keep it and say, all right, we can use that pattern on the 2-hour time frame to forecast what is likely to take place on the yearly chart. So it works both ways. We can start from a higher time frame to forecast what will happen on the lower time frame. We can see a specific pattern on the lower time frame to forecast what will happen on the higher time frame. So with that similarity, those similarity between this pattern here on the 2-hour time frame, it becomes interesting to us. We will have a copy of it. We can take a picture of it, all right, and keep it and save it on our desktop. What the price will do after this inverted doji and blah blah blah, okay, for a few days, we'll save it. With that information, we can use that pattern on the 2-hour time frame as a predictive fractal pattern to forecast the yearly chart. But right now, what I have done is that I go first to the yearly chart and I keep my eyes wide open just to see, is there a pattern on the yearly chart. I can go to any time frame, but so I see that the price went very fast, and then there is a very candlestick bar followed by this inverted doji. The next candlestick bar is becoming bearish. I went okay, to the 2-hour time frame, and I see a bit of similarity. If you disagree with my eye, tell me, George, you need glasses, all right? Let me know in the comment section. But honestly, it went up fast. You see a bearish candlestick bar, that inverted doji, and now here it is. What will happen? And what will happen if we continue more? We can use that to forecast the yearly chart. It does not mean that the price will definitely, okay, fulfill our expectation, all right? But all we do is say, we will use that, okay, that information is a communication, okay, the chart is communicating to us. We will use that information, okay, as a reference point, all right, to have a bit of idea what is likely to take place, all right. If it doesn't take place, okay, we leave it as a, sometimes it may not happen straight away, something else may happen, but later on that pattern may copy itself on another time frame. So all we are doing, we are seeing, because the financial market is fractal, it's all about fractal, and you don't want to stay out, you don't want to miss it, you want to be part of it, you want to understand it, you want to master it. So this is the first taste, all right. So your woman is cooking in the kitchen, you quickly went there because it's smelling good, and now you went to the kitchen to have the first taste. So this is the first taste on your tongue, all right, about okay, the predictive fractal trade. So that's why we call it taking the baby first step of predictive fractal pattern trading. If you have any question or suggestion, please put in the comment section. I always read the comment, and in due course I will be recording another video, okay, to answer your specific question. If this video has been truly useful to you, let us know by sticking your beautiful thumbs up. That's very important for us. Right? However, if you think that, George, I'm not very convinced about your blah blah blah, go away please, George. All right, mark it down, and that will put us under pressure to go back to our YouTube creator drawing board. However, if you think that, George, this is an essential tutorial, an amazing tutorial, feel free to share with your friend, okay, on Google Plus, on Twitter, and also on Facebook. Remember to subscribe to our channel and make sure you click on the bell icon, because anytime we record a video, you will be the first person to be notified. All right, so this will conclude this discussion today about taking the baby first step of predictive fractal pattern trading. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about taking the baby first step of predictive fractal pattern trading. I was trying to keep it short. Here we are, almost 15 minutes. My apology to traders, but still it's a short form video. Happy trading to you all and speak to you soon.